But first, I think it's relevant to kind of paint the landscape and paint the picture for the fourth quarter here in DFW of what's going on. What are you seeing out there?
Absolutely. I'm seeing houses stay on the market longer before now, and that's, everything has its exception, but for the most part now, houses are staying on the market. An average, if you look at the trends, the average is 94 days. I'm more like a 30 to 60 day, where things before now were 15 days. I didn't keep a listing for longer than 15 days since, gosh, I don't know, probably a year and a half ago.
Right.
So we're starting to see that. We're seeing prices start to level off a little bit, not drop, just level off. So where we were pricing houses above the last sale, now I think we're having to be a little more judicious and price them equal to, or maybe even just a scrunch under the last sale.
I remember stories of just 6 months ago of people going, yeah, I went out for a weekend on vacation. I came back and my house was sold.
Exactly. I mean, I was keeping nothing on the market longer than the weekend. I would put it on a Thursday or Friday, take offers through Monday or Tuesday, and they were gone.
Right.
So, and that was more the norm. Part of that is seasonal.
Yeah.
That spring selling market and the school year selling market, we're past that now. Although my last quarter is always my best quarter, so it's really kind of funny. I find that people want to be in for the end of the year, before the end of the year. So we sell houses 12 months out of the year. There's not a good or bad month to sell a house, but definitely you start to see the fall market just even out a little bit.
Right. So, and that's good. Normalization is good. I think it solves it's supply and demand. It's the way it needs to be. We've had some great appreciation in the past couple of years, and we still have some to come. So don't get scared.
Right.
It needed to happen. This needs to happen, right?
Absolutely. It did. And interest rates are still ridiculously low.
Yep.
So that certainly hasn't changed. And we're seeing the same problem with inventory. In certain areas, inventory is still very, very low. And in certain price points, it's just almost non-existent. We're talking 1 to 1.5 months worth of supply, which is nothing. A healthy market is 6 months supply.
Right. So if you're under 200,000, is that where you're seeing most of the
300 and below?
Even 300 and below.
Yeah, it's pretty much you are up against a lot of people for one house.
Right.
Yeah.
So let me kind of break this down for you guys. So make sure I'm clear on this, Mary Beth. So correct me if I'm wrong. Basically, under 300, you're still going to see more competitive offers there. You're seeing less inventory, so quicker, shorter days on market there.
Correct. Right. And then you take the higher end market, which is moving a little bit slower, and so you combine all of that. So that's why, numbers or statistics are just that. There's such a culmination of such a huge area that it's hard to say, your area is this or your area is that. But that price range is really more the issue.
Right.